I'm your host, Ken Patterson. We are at the 13th annual St. Louis Prototype Modelers Meet. I'm doing an outdoor photo shoot. We're going to talk about this table saw. That's absolutely magnificent. This is the best hobby in the world.
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat?
What's neat starts now.
Catch the What's Neat podcast every week and full episodes of What's Neat every month at the Model Railroad Hobbyist YouTube page.
There is a fire extinguisher in the room for reference.
Nice. I like this. I think this should be our new permanent studio. I don't know what you guys think out there, but
Okay, no, stick to business. Ready?
Sure.
Dirk, give us a countdown.
All right, and 3.
The What's Neat This Week in Model Railroading Show is made possible by viewers like you and is proudly supported by Model Railroader Magazine, helping enthusiasts become better modelers for more than 90 years. To learn more, visit trains.com. Additional support is provided by Spring Creek Model Trains, your destination for model trains. Stop in and say, wow! Check out their website at springcreekmodeltrains.com. ModelTrainBox.com, the best way to store and transport your models. Check out their website at ModelTrainBox.com. Microengineering, keeping you on track with quality products for 55 years. Check out their website at www.microengineering.com.
Intermountain Railway Company, where the detail makes the difference. Check out their website at intermountain-railway.com. Further support is provided by the NCE Corporation, the power of DCC. Visit their website at ncedcc.com. And thank you for supporting the What's Neat This Week podcast. This is the What's Neat This Week show in Model Railroading, show number 352 for August 15th, 2026. Rock and roll. Here we go. We've got a good show for you tonight. We're going to walk around the studio a little bit and look at some cars that Mike brought this evening, right?
Yeah.
And I want to thank Dirk very much for
Yeah.
running camera. Today is the 15th. That's the day that the What's Neat show at Model Railroad Hobbyist Magazine drops every single month. And this morning was no surprise. It was on time.
Yeah.
And in that video, we have Steve Goring. Joshua?
Beautiful layout,
Oh,
boy.
man.
Yeah, he was. He had an open house for the RPM meet this year, and he actually did a OpSig too as well. And he's a point-to-point, and it's a great little layout. It's beautifully designed and flawlessly executed. I'll tell you. Yeah. So check it out. Model Railroad Hobbyist Magazine.
It's a great video. So, with that said, I've got Mike Buddy right here on his phone.
Hey, everybody.
Oh, Mike.
Phone's on
My
silent.
phone was ringing.
And right next to me, I've got my friend Joshua Barton.
What's up, everybody?
These guys are going to tell you about a field trip that they made today. But first on the table, we've got a model. Ooh, check this out.
Ooh, that is nice.
I'm working on it. I gotta
Is that the
stain
newest
that.
at Broadway Limited?
Oh, you're talking about the engine. I was showing off my beautiful cake here. It's got a bar still. Anyway, this is a, what is it?
It's an Ace.
Yes, it is. SD70 ACE in Kansas City Southern. I have not shot it outside yet. We just opened it.
This is our salute, our veterans salute model. It's
Number
beautiful.
4006. Dude, check out the paintwork on this thing.
Yeah,
I
love
wow.
the ribbon on the back here. That's beautiful. And it really goes with the theme for everything this year. You know, Tangent came out with a Union Pacific model that had the red, white, and blue stripes on it. And there's just so many new paint schemes coming out in real life and in the model railroad world.
There you go. So check it out at the Broadway Limited website, BroadwayLimitedImports.com. And also, this has got sound in it. Do you remember the show at the RPM meet that we just shot 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
I could not believe it when they
yeah.
showed that little Bachmann steam engine that had
Sound.
all of it.
It had, yeah, it was.
And there was no drive shaft between the tender and
No, they kept that whole motor in the front of the engine.
Okay, next up, I've been doing a lot of construction down here as I'm supposed to be doing. I have not edited video in 10 days. I haven't talked to anybody on the phone in 10 days. I have not gone outside these walls in 10 days except for to pick up more supplies. Seriously, there was a major push to try to get things done, but yet I still got the last show out with Denny Yelsma last week.
What a great show.
What a great guy.
Yeah, he sure is.
Just, I knew that would be fun because it was Denny's chance to talk about some of the stuff he really likes.
Well, the brass engines that he has, the beautiful ones that he shows on his Monday morning salute to the train industry.
Yeah.
And all the other stuff, all of his wares that he has, the jackets,
Right.
which it's going to be spring, or it's going to be fall here soon, so we're all going to need our
And he needs to
jackets
start
and our
advertising
hats.
with us again because I
Absolutely.
miss him. All right, so doing this construction, I want to talk about something I've talked about on a previous What's Neat show about 10 years ago. When I was building the narrow gauge down here and I needed to run a line up the wall at a 4% grade exactly. Well, I've got a level that I used to use for that. Oh my God, we're in the shop. I can do this. Oh my goodness. I bought this smart level 25 years ago. I think this puppy 25 years ago was like $300. And it still works, believe it or not.
Wow.
And it would give you what you can go out and get now from the hardware store for $50 or $25 at Harbor Freight probably. Something that gives you percentage of grade. A lot of things give you the angle for roofers and what have you, but being a modeler, I had the most
Yeah.
interest in understanding that if you go up 100 feet, you go up 1 foot, and that's a 1% grade. If I go 100 feet and I go up 4 feet, that's a 4% grade that the narrow gauge locomotives used to have to traverse out west in the 1870s in the snow, and that's why people died when they were driving 15 miles an hour top speed. The point is, I use this Craftsman laser to lay that on the line instead of the old school level method, okay? Sure, you could draw it and do the math too if you want and measure it all out. The point of it was I always use this laser from Craftsman to show you that. Well, lasers have improved in the last 15 or 20 years since I got that one.
Yeah.
Okay?
Very true.
And I want to talk about that tonight because I've got a few different manufacturers here. And they all do different things and they're all different prices. I want to do a show on tools because I know that's something we could talk about all the time, and that's tools in model railroading. What we've got here are multiple kinds of lasers, and all I was interested in the old days was a straight red line. Well, now you've got options of red or green because green can carry further and be seen in sunlight as red seems to wash out outside. That's why I did all my work outside at night when you guys saw me build the trestle in the backyard.
Yeah.
And I used that laser to double check my work every time frost heave would push the bridge up and I had to hammer it back down into place and use the laser all the way across.
Yep.
Because instantly the red line gave you all the answers. I probably just showed you a picture of me doing it because I know I photographed doing that. So what we've got here nowadays to help you hang a ceiling tile in your layout room, for example, are layouts that broadcast all the way around in a full circle. Okay, and that's what this one is here from Bauer, which is Harbor Freight, which is about $75, which is dirt cheap. You also want to look to see lasers that'll have self-leveling mechanisms in it. I know if you've got the line on the wall for building your layout where you want to put it, that's your point of level on how you want to build it. But the self-leveling takes all of the guesswork out because I do remember in the old days using the straight one from Sears, I would have to go and double check the work with a yardstick.
Sure, that takes all the work out of it.
Yeah.
So this is the same type of thing as what you get from Harbor Freight. This is a Bosch. I actually want to double check the accuracy of this because on self-leveling, if you don't have the base right, sometimes it might throw it off. But this is a simple Bosch. It'll give you one line or two lines as a cross. So you've got the square line for going up and down to line up your studs or your bench work to make sure your bench work's square, right? Then we would use the parallel line for lining up our grades where the layout is in the room. The last one that we've got is this one from Milwaukee. This is what you get when you say, when you buy what. This is a good piece of equipment. There's no way around it. It's completely self-leveling, and you have the option of 3 different lasers. You've got a cross to give us that line that we want for our layout. You've got the circle type on top to do your ceiling grids all the way around the room. And then you've got the one on the side that'll give you 2x4 walls and straight up leg benchwork squareness to the room, not to the floor. When I built the wall behind me yesterday, there was a differentiation from the middle of the basement to the outside edge of the basement of 1 3/4 inches. So that means if you're building a wall stud by stud and you want every cut within a 32nd of an inch, you've got to measure twice and cut once. I know that's an adage, but believe me, it's important. I would say that a laser of any price range, whatever it is you can afford, that like it is with anything else, the more you spend, the better piece of equipment you spend. As you learn to get to use it, you appreciate the fact that you spent the extra nickel instead of buying the cheaper model and being disappointed in what it doesn't do for you. The reason I have multiples here is when I'm laying out the layout or I'm laying out these walls, I've got to have them with the ceiling, the floor, and I also want the levelness. So there are times when I'm running 2 lasers at the same time, because each one is feeding me different information. The only other thing is, don't let them glare in your eyes, they will mess you up. And so with that said, we are going to go over to Mike, who's here, but somehow we're going to get over there, right?
I want to talk about this little bit of addition.
It's just an addition to the shop so the tools aren't all crowded out.
I mean,
It's something that was necessary.
He has been working like a madman to
It's important.
redo this entire basement.
I can't
And-
build the rest of this place until the machine that builds it is in place. This is the machine.
But-
This is a kitchen.
But cutting this wall out and moving it back, what, 6 foot?
They bought me
5 foot?
75 more square feet
I mean,
of
it-
workspace,
it's a whole
dust
new
free,
space.
so none of the dust gets on the trains that are behind the wall. The behind the wall is the same as it was before, the same switch yard. This whole layout's getting rebuilt. This switch yard is completely getting relaid. I'm starting over, I have to. That module that we built 2 years ago on What's Neat, that's got the Caterpillar dealership on it with all the beautiful lights on it,
Yeah.
I want that to be moved about 2 feet away from the wall so there's more space behind it for additional scenery. Because with the depth that I've got, and I do appreciate modeling in 12-inch spaces, but I can't fit a Caterpillar dump truck on a 12-inch space. Realistically, for a dealership, I want that scene to say something, and when it's as compressed as it is, it's not relaying the message that I want, that this is a full-blown dealership. So I'm going to increase the size of it a little bit and just add more interest to the background, because this is the part of layout design where it's not about the numbers, it's not about the curve, it's not about the tree type, it's about what are you interested in. And I have this little weakness for Caterpillar and John Deere tractors and all the beautiful little models that we accumulate. Well, what do you do with them? They end up in a tote. Well, I'd like to have some of them on the layout.
That's not little, just to let you know.
No, that's cool. We talked about that on Denny's show last week.
Yeah. But anyways, the progress in this basement is just coming out great.
Yes.
And I can't wait to see what you have next as far as what's down here.
I
'Cause
can't wait to build a layout.
I haven't been here for 2 weeks and I am just
2
blown
weeks. I
away.
thought it's been like a month.
No, I don't know.
All right. Anyway, so we have models that Mike wants to talk about, and to do that, Dirk is running camera. He's going to run over there and film that.
Well, let's go with them.
Okay.
After you, sir.
Well, do you want to talk about your trucks first?
Yeah,
from
so
Tom?
so these are the newest in the Chevy trucks, and they're 3D printed. Our friend up in Detroit, Tom Orlando, sent those to me. They're a work in progress for Mike Buddy Chevrolet, and these are some beautiful models. He did great work, really nice interiors and everything. And a big shout out to Tom. He has the Huron South Detroit is the name of his company. He does everything down to individual engines for cars. He has parts for your for all kinds of your car needs, and it's really amazing the work that he does.
Yeah, he's a car nut himself. He's got a 69
yeah,
Roadrunner.
yeah,
And
it's beautiful.
he makes all kinds of like blowers and stuff to stick up, you know. On
Yeah,
the hood of the
any
car.
kind of alterations you need on your HO scale cars, he's
Right,
your man.
he's the man. Yeah.
So speaking of cars, Mike, these
Right.
are beautiful. Let's talk
Yeah,
a
we
little bit
hooked
about
up with Bob Johnson at the RPM. Bob Johnson of Masterbuilt Models, and he was at the RPM in St. Louis. And then after he left us, he went down to the show in Chattanooga. But anyway, I got from him these '69 Camaros, and interestingly, when I first saw them, I thought, man, those are way too wide, because I was so used to these Malibu models and these Tyco Camaros over the years being the standard, but these are actually too thin. These Burkina models are exactly 74 inches wide, which is
So how wide is it supposed to be?
74 inches, and
Which one's right?
the Burkina models.
This one, the new ones.
These, yeah, you can see how much narrower this.
And you've had these for a long time?
No, I just got these
No,
from
all
Bob.
these
They
were
just came out.
This is an older model, and this
Right.
one is an
Yeah,
older
these
model.
4 here. Are
So the new
all
models
new.
are correct?
Yes.
Wow.
74 inches prototype, and now that I'm more used to the looks of them, they definitely look better. And now these look too narrow to me.
I agree.
So
I agree.
anyway, then the next ones I got are the 72 Gran Torino, and this one in particular is from the movie Gran Torino with Clint Eastwood, and that was the car that he signed over to his friend next door, the kid that,
Those are
Yeah.
those are beautiful models.
and then they got the black and then a red version, and they all have the laser stripe on the side, which I always thought was cool.
Yeah, very, very cool.
on those Torinos.
Is that an El Camino over
This
there?
is a Ranchero.
Oh.
It's a Ford, and it's a newer, like a 78, maybe 79. And I had a few of those different colors last time, and they had a little bit more wild paint scheme on the side. This is more toned down, but I'd like to have a bi-level rack full of those.
That's very cool.
So anyway,
Very neat.
yeah,
Thank
thanks
you.
again to Bob Johnson.
Yeah, thank
man.
you, Bob
He's
Johnson.
the man.
He is the man. And we love to see what he comes out with and what he's going to come out with next.
Yeah, Rakina's just knocking it out of the park.
Yeah.
All PCX 87, all these European companies. I'm glad that they're continuing to bring out models of the North American prototypes, and I'm glad that we're proving there's enough of a market.
Very much so.
Hopefully that
That's
they can keep developing new
That's
models.
super duper cool.
So, all right.
So, Mike and I went on a little journey today down south to St. Louis. We went all the way to St. Genevieve, which is a great little old town. If you've been to Kimmswick, Missouri, it has the same kind of wholesomeness. A lot of old buildings, a lot of candy makers, a lot of antique shops, a lot of. You could spend the whole day there. And we heard that there was a new train store opening, so we went
Right.
down there. And it's the St. Genevieve Electric Train Store. And this guy, John, very cool guy. He's the owner. He has a great thing going on here. It's a brick and mortar store. It's a beautiful storefront. And I was just wowed there. He has a lot of stuff going on. He does a lot of eBay stuff, so it's all over the internet. And he's going to make a website here soon, and we'll give that website out whenever we have it from him.
Right.
But right now you can check him out on Facebook at St. Genevieve Electric Trains. And he has a lot of big dreams about this brick and mortar store. He's going to build a model railroad with a giant TV, and he's going to build a little bar top around the layout, and that way people can bring their own beverages, and they can come up and they can watch the trains and watch some football on the TV.
Right.
He also buys estates like Stephen Mantia. So he has a lot of stuff from a lot of different places. He's going to New York to get a
Right.
set, and he'll go anywhere around
Yeah,
the
he's
U.S.
talking about going out to California
Yeah.
to get another estate.
It's-
So he's a big spender.
Yeah, so there's a lot of different stuff, not just Midwest stuff. Because I know that when we go around the U.S., we see different trains, different paint schemes, different stuff in different places. So he'll have it all here.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's a great little town. So your wife can go to the antique store down the street. You can hang out at the model shop.
Yeah.
And then meet up for lunch somewhere in St. Genevieve. So check it out. John's a great guy. Like I said, he's got a lot of visions and a lot of stuff. and we look forward to hopefully working with him here soon. So I think Ken's doing some stuff over there. Let's move back to Ken.
Okay.
Like Batman.
Thanks for running camera tonight, Dirk. It's been a great show so far.
Yeah.
I know, right? Is there anything else you guys want to talk about?
I want to talk about these controllers.
Then we're
here.
going to say that right now
For
on this
the
part
NC.
where I say we've got a point-to-point layout still. As you've just seen, the cars are on that section that I
Yeah.
want to expand and make deeper.
Nice.
Getting ready to shoot a video for What's Neat for the September show about trees. Which I'm going to talk about the trees that were on the layout, that none of them survived. And I'm going to talk about the one particular tree that did survive, which is kind of incredible to me. So with that said, we're going to take our NCE power cap and we're going to run our point-to-point layout, right?
That's going to be fun.
Let's go run some trains.
All right, sounds good. See you guys.
I still have this.
Nice, very nice.
It's not, look.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not black.
Yeah,
It's
it's
white.
regular dust.
It's regular
just regular
Friday.
That's progress.
That's good.
That's right.
Good job, Dirk, running cameras.
Yeah.
Just let it roll and let's roll credits.
Boy, those lasers are really neat.
Yeah.
I can
It's a must.
I can see where they will be helpful.
It's a must. It's something you don't think about until you need it. Until you really have to understand how you missed not having one.
Right, yeah.
In other words. I mean, levels work.
Yeah.
Levels work. Plumb lines work.
And that's what I use.
Plumb lines.
both
All three of those
those.
tools.
Yeah.
This replaces all of that.
Wow.
So
And
yeah.
I mean, that's quicker. You turn on a switch instead
boom,
of
there
hanging
it
your
is.
plumb line
Man.
and trying to keep it
When,
up.
when we're running the train up the hill, down the hill, and staying level, you're using 3 different lasers at the same time back there to draw out everything.
Sure,
It's
sure.
going to work.
Yeah.
It's functional.
What a great show.